Halo guys, welcome to my channel Edo Tensei Gaming. Di sini aku akan melanjutkan game petualangan Marvel Avengers. Langsung saja aku akan memainkan gamenya. Oke, langsung saja aku pilih campaign. Oke, di sini aku masih memakai karakter Tony Stark, guys. Shield Captain America.
Still can't believe they found this thing. Miss you, buddy.
Miss you, buddy. Kamala. Lagi ngapain kau? Wih, item.
So when you're ready,
Sip.
the war table.
Oh, right. Sorry. Be there in a sec. Held together by spit and baling wire. Good thing I'm here to fix this place up.
Oke, langsung saja kita ke misi, guys. Ini sudah. Oke, aku akan memainkan misi ini, guys. Armor case.
All right, first up. No way I'm going to be any help fixing up the Chimera without my own upgrade. Jarvis, what do you got for me?
AIM is moving an experimental dropship, which could be appropriated for parts to repair the fabrication machine. Unfortunately, it's extremely well guarded.
But AIM's local defenses are designed around a large-scale air assault. If I fly in alone, using the canyon for cover, I should be able to slip through and jack the dropship.
It's risky, but I don't see an alternative at this point. I'll upload the dropship's last known location to your HUD. The canyon walls prevent me from fully confirming the intel. I suggest you work quickly.
Well, not exactly rocking a state-of-the-art suit, but it should get me there in one piece. 2, max.
We need
Oke,
to move
petualangan
fast.
dimulai.
Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guys.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is.
Wait. Oke.
I'm not sure
Maaf.
how long our quarry will remain at its location.
I hear you. We should hurry.
Sip. Mana lagi? Aduh, kocak. Oh, ini. Oke, mana lagi? Ah, di sini. Ada 2. Oke. Oh, mana lagi?
It's interesting how
Seperti
many
ada
of
lagi, guys.
AIM systems look closely related to your designs.
George never was an original thinker. Makes them compatible, though, which is handy.
Oh, ada 1. Sip.
The metaphorical clock is ticking, sir.
Oke.
I know, buddy. We need to get the Chimera airborne before AIM finds her, and I need a proper suit. How much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
And how much was built with tech they stole from Stark Industries after A-Day?
Bisa tatukan.
It's impossible to say at this stage.
Kocak.
Possibly rather...
Gimana, weh?
Karma is not my friend.
Waduh, di atas sana cuy. Aduh, jatuh. Astagfirullah. Gimana? Aduh, kalah cuy. Sulit.
We need to move fast.
Aduh, ngulang lagi.
Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guys.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is.
Naik weh.
I'm not sure
Okay.
how long our quarry will remain at its location.
I hear you. We should hurry.
Oke. Mana lagi? Oke, sudah tidak ada lagi, guys. Ini jangan sampai kalah lagi.
It's interesting how many of AIM's systems look closely related to your designs.
George never was an original thinker. How much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
Oke, tembak.
And how much was built with tech they stole
di bawah.
from Stark Industries after A-Day?
Oh, ada lagi.
It's impossible to say at
Astagfirullah.
this stage. Possibly rather a lot.
Karma is not my friend.
Oh, ada darah di bawah. Oke. Slow.
You know, I wouldn't be scrounging for parts if Bruce had backed me up 5 years ago.
Water under the bridge, sir.
Yeah, crappy water under a crappy bridge.
Sip. Aduh, nggak kena. Oke. Oh. Sip. Malah jatuh. Oke. Mana lagi? Astagfirullah. Oke.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Oh, ini jalannya kemana, woi? Oke, naik, woi. Oke.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Sip. Waduh. Waduh, di atas sana, cuy. Tembak. Oke. Astagfirullah, toilet. Pulang lagi, cu.
We need to move fast. Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guys.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is. I'm not sure how long our quarry will remain at its location.
I hear you. We should hurry.
It's interesting how many of AIM's systems look closely related to your designs.
George never was an original thinker. Makes them compatible, though, which is handy. How much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
And how much was built with
Hello.
tech they stole from Stark
Unit.
Industries after A-Day?
It's impossible to say at this stage. Possibly rather a lot.
Karma is
Okay,
not my
kakak.
friend.
Sip. Sip. Oke.
You know,
Turun ke
I
bawah
wouldn't be
dulu.
scrounging for parts if Bruce had backed me up 5 years ago.
Ada darah di
Water under
sini.
the bridge, sir.
Yeah, crappy
Okay.
water under a crappy bridge.
Weh.
The suit's doing great.
Wes. Weh. Matuy. Ah, kalah cuy. Guys.
We need to
Dua
move
kali
fast.
sebagai sang panas.
Updating your HUD. AIM appears aware of our intrusion.
How about we call this a surprise visit? Intrusion makes it sound like we're the bad guys.
Noted, sir. Acquisition trip it is.
Kocak.
I'm not sure how long our quarry will remain at its location.
I hear ya. We should hurry. How much firepower does AIM have down here?
Rather a lot, it would seem.
Ah.
And how much was built with tech they stole from Stark Industries after A-Day?
It's impossible to say at this stage. Possibly rather a lot.
Karma is not my friend.
Pukul. Oke. Malah. Kenapa malah ke bawah?
The suit's doing great.
Oke, darah.
Suit rather generous.
Ah, that's funny. Make the AI savvy, I said.
Sip.
It'll be fun, I said.
Ah, kocak. Darah, please. Oke. Oke, gak kena. Kena, cuy.
That elevator goes to the landing pad we need.
Gotcha. Look at all this. Which nation state is AIM planning to go to war with?
Waduh, ada robot lagi
Missions
tuh.
also appear similar to your designs.
Makes the guys sort of want to blow them up.
Oke, kita kalahkan robotnya. Sip. Sip. Aduh, nggak bisa. Aduh, di atas. Oke. Ah, jatuh. Darah. Oke. Sip. Ya Allah. Oke. Sip. Astagfirullah. Pukul. Mamam.
Access the elevator.
Oke. Ambil darah dulu.
Let's get the
Kostum
dropship
Iron
and
Man
get
ini
going
kayak
before
rongsokan
AIM
aja
brings the big
guys.
guns.
Aduh.
Literally.
I
Apakah
quite agree,
Tony
sir.
Stark tidak ada
It's safe
kostum
to say
lagi?
Dr. Tarleton would relish the chance to dance on your grave.
Thanks, Jarvis. Now I'm stuck with a mental image of George doing the robot on my headstone.
Apologies, sir.
Tembak. Oke.
If
Pintunya
I'm
terbuka.
correct, the dropship should be just up ahead.
Well, this place looks homey. Where the hell is my dropship?
Scanning. The dropship was moved to a more secure location ahead. We can't get there before it takes off.
We can if we overcharge the suit by 300% and take the direct route.
Sir, you might literally explode, and that canyon is treacherous.
Sure, but I feel the need for speed. Do it, Goose, and play something fast. Whoa!
Woi, cepat sekali cuy. Oke, slow.
Your suit won't last forever.
This suit's all I've got left after George brought the record to the ground. I'm not losing it.
Oke, ke bawah.
Gloves are making weird noises.
Unsurprising. You just lost an acoustic dampening circuit. Keep going, sir.
Jarvis, this is my shot to make up for A-Day, help the kid, and, if I'm honest, stick it to Georgie boy.
Woi, jalannya mana?
You're damn right I'll keep going.
Oke.
Watch out! Their artillery's targeting you. Incoming!
On it!
Waduh.
The dropship's shielded.
Use all the juice left in the suit to get an EMP burst ready for me to trigger.
LB. Oke.
Made it.
Akhirnya Tony Stark sampai juga
Yes,
guys
sir.
di
I scanned
pesawat.
the dropship and it contains the needed parts to repair the Chimera's fabrication machine.
Excellent. Let's check in on the kids and head home. Bruce, Kamala, you read me?
Loud and clear. Bruce is in the harm room
Oke,
pretending
good.
to be.
Continue camping.
I don't even want to know.
So, any luck out there?
Success. We'll all be in new threads soon. The fabrication machine should be back online in no time.
Great! Can't wait to make Bruce a new pair of yoga pants.
Well, that was fun. Gotta say, it's nice to be back in the saddle.
Yes, sir. You haven't missed a beat.
Glad to see that flattery upgrade kicked in. Now, let's take a peek at our loot. We hit the jackpot, buddy. This is exactly what I need to fix the fabrication machine.
Glad to hear it. Especially as your current suit is now, how would you put it? Kaput.
Hey, did the job, right?
Oke.
I thought this tech looked familiar. These are all based on my designs.
Some are near
Periksa
exact.
sekitar dulu guys.
They're sure taking advantage of the stark
Siapa
tech
tahu
acquisition.
ada item.
Kind of
Nah kan
hoping they
itu apa
just
itu?
sit on the assets.
Sudah aku ambil guys itemnya.
Utah residents, did you feel an earthquake this morning?
Itu apa guys? Wih, Apakah aku mendapatkan kostum Iron Man? Wih. Ini dia guys, kostum Iron Man. Baru mantap.
All right. That is more like it. Don't it look amazing, Jarvis? Take my picture.
Well done, sir.
Oke.
Finally feeling like my old self.
Along with the fabrication machine, I
Apa nih?
managed to route power to various other areas, including the inventory vault. I'm detecting some old equipment in your vault, sir. Should I incinerate it?
What? No. That's not trash, Jarvis. It's my stuff. I'll go take a look.
As you wish.
Ah, sudah tidak ada lagi guys. Ini oh, sama aja cuy.
Fine. Thanks for helping to fix things up, Tony.
See? That wasn't so hard, was it? The big guy's looking a little peaked. Something going on with him?
It's complicated.
I can whistle and do multivariable integrals in my head at the same time, man. Try me.
Ini kemana lagi nih? Sini kah? Woi. Woi, kemana woi? Aku bingung. Nah. Atas kah? Ke atas. Oh, ini dia, guys.
See? Not trash.
Indeed. I'm sure you'll use this to store many more treasures. Sir, representatives from our friends at S.H.I.E.L.D. are now aboard the Chimera. Agent Morales is in the command nest. She may be able to help with the parts needed for the ship.
Great. Look forward to meeting her.
Lah. Terus? Membingungkan. Ini kah? Aduh. Patah balik lagi. Fix, kayaknya aku tersesat, guys. Bicara sama agen Morales. Dimanakah agen Morales berada? Oh, aduh. Tersesat, diriku tersesat. Oh, itu siapa, guys?
Oh my gosh! Hey there, Avenger! Every time you buy something, I can't help it. I get chills. Thanks for the business. Gaff Levine lives to serve.
Kesini kah? Oke, aku coba kesini. Untuk cuy. Pensil. Oke. Ke bawah. Oke. Ke sini. Sini kah? Atas atau ke bawah ini? Oh, ke atas. Oh, itu dia, guys.
Welcome back, Avenger.
Hey there. I was told S.H.I.E.L.D. was in the house.
I'm Agent Alessandra Morales. I'll be your point of contact for S.H.I.E.L.D. day to day. If you ever have any spare cycles, come see me. There's plenty that needs doing.
Very nice to meet you, Morales. I need to find some parts to get this old girl in the air. Maybe I can kill two birds with one stone? Help out my old S.H.I.E.L.D. pals while I'm at it?
So, you think you can do us a favor on this one?
Yang mana ya? Yang mana ya? Yang ini kah? Oke.
Thank you. We need all the help we can get against AIM, so thanks. Amazing! Truly, thank you for this.
Sir, a new S.H.I.E.L.D. representative has joined us and is now stationed in the Commons area.
Oh, bicara dengan Kresti. Dia di manakah dia, Kresti? Malah kesini lagi aku, cuy. Ngangkut. Oh, itu dia, guys. Pasti.
Want a new look? I can help.
Hah? Apaan sih?
I stayed up all night and you didn't buy anything? Such is life.
Agent Levine is on the hangar deck. If you have a moment, he can likely assist in further upgrades of your equipment.
Mana lagi itu, cuy? Di bawah. Oh ya, di bawah. Nikah? Hah? Mana coy? Oh itu.
Hey, whatever you need. Gaff's your man.
Nah terus, aku bingung.
Better luck next time, huh? Yep.
Sir, my heat signatures scans have detected 2 potential sources of initiator cores.
Potential. Why potential?
Unfortunately, due to AIM security systems, determining the actual source of the heat signatures at this range is impossible.
Ugh, another word I don't like. Okay, then we double our chances. Bruce, Kamala, meet me at the war table.
We're on our way.
Looks like the cavalry is here.
Salah. Wih. Oke. Yang mana ya akan aku mainkan? Oke, aku akan memainkan ini guys, misi Eastern Seaboard. Yang mana weh? Ini atau ini? Ini aja.
All right, guys, we've got work to do.
Nice suit.
Touche.
How can we help?
Jarvis has found a couple heat signatures that might be concentrations of initiator cores, but they're in completely separate locations. Since time is of the essence, we're going to need to hit both locations simultaneously. Bruce, you and Kamala need to search the outskirts of the Badlands while I investigate a city on the eastern seaboard. Hopefully one of these spots yield us those initiator cores.
You got it.
Jarvis, how much longer?
Approaching the location shortly, sir.
Great. We've got to find those initiator cores and get back to fixing. It's only a matter of time before AIM pinpoints the Chimera's location, and we need our base of operations up and running. Oh, I look so good in this suit.
Dashing, sir.
You are right. Whoa. Where is everyone?
Seems AIM has evacuated the city due to heavy inhuman activity.
Sounds like an excuse to experiment on dangerous technology. Maybe your heat signature hunch was right. A giant stash of initiator cores could power their experiments.
The facility is heavily guarded. Expect resistance upon your arrival.
You mean they won't be happy to see me?
Oke,
Sure.
petualangan
This
dimulai.
place is a ghost town. Jarvis, how far is the facility?
A few meters up ahead, sir.
Waduh, ada robot lagi tuh. Oke, sip. Aduh. Di atas ada coy. Oke. Wait. Oke, sip.
hover scout platforms.
Ini apa ini?
Is there anything AIM didn't steal from me?
Hah?
Anyone else nearby? Civilians?
Evacuation began this morning.
Good. We can't let anyone get hurt
Oke,
this
kesini
time.
dulu,
A
kesini.
shield ally is in trouble
So,
nearby and needs your help.
kocak. Oke, sip. Mana lagi? Oke. Udah tidak ada lagi, guys. Ini apa ini?
There is a chest with gear
Oh,
close
yeah.
by.
Astagfirullah, ya Allah, sulit. Oke. Slow. Sip. Oke. Aduh, bom. Aduh, ada robot. Weh, mana tuh? Oke. Kocak. Kalah, coy. Berdarah dulu. Aduh.
Charlton was all about clean.
Di mana? Apa ini? Sip. Woi. Oke. Oke, di mana lagi? Wow. Ledakan ini. Sip. Hulkbuster. Oke. Mana lagi? Oh, di mana lagi? Astagfirullah. Oke. Astagfirullahaladzim. Oke. Oke. Aduh, ada lagi. Di mana? Di mana, woi? Udah lihat takut, cuy. Di atas kah? Berdarah aja dulu.
Multiple hostiles detected near the laboratory. Be mindful on your approach.
Well, now, Jarvis, you can't be sure they're hostile till they're shooting at you.
Wais. Oke. Oke. Oke.
Get me in range of their pop-up access junction for long enough, and I'll get us in. Keep AIM's units out of range, or the hack may be disrupted.
Oke, mana lagi? Oh, di sana. Naik tuh. Oke, darah. Ini apa ini? Oke. Oke. Aduh, di atas lagi. Oke.
I'm making progress. Stay in range of the junction and keep AIM away.
Aduh, sulit. Oke. Oke. Gunakan ini.
I'm through the first firewall.
Oke. Hancurkan. Sip. Aduh, ada yang besar lagi, Cuk. Kocak.
I'm nearly there.
Oke. Darah. Darah. Oh. Please, darah. Oke, udah kena. Oke, kesini lagi. Slow. Astagfirullah. Darah. Oke. Darah. Oke. Mana jalannya, weh? Oke. Dari mana? Oke. Sip.
So now that I've breached the AIM security systems, my improved readings of the heat signatures suggest that this may in fact be a much larger power.
Upgrade skill dulu, guys. Oh, jangan yang ini. Ini belum bisa. Ini apa ini? Wih. Ini. Wih, keren ini. Wih, ini aja guys, aku upgrade. Sip. Ini juga, sip. Wih, keren. Oke, sip.
So, not initiator cores?
It's difficult to say, but our detected intrusion has caused AIM to initiate a self-destruct sequence. And based on the size of the heat signature...
Kemana, weh?
Let me guess, it could
Oh,
level a few blocks?
That is correct, sir.
Well, AIM's not destroying another city on my watch.
Oke, ke sini.
Okay, let's see what all the fuss is about, shall we?
You can assume it will be well
Ada
protected.
musuh sudah, guys.
No welcome banners. Got it.
Kocak. Hajar. Aduh. Oke. Aduh, dikeroyok sih. Oke. Sip. Oke, nggak kena. Mamam. Mana lagi? Oke. Sudah tidak ada lagi, guys. Alhamdulillah. Darah. Berdarah. Sip. Kita. Oke, ke sini.
Whatever's behind these doors, AIM's willing to destroy everything to hide it.
Oke, sip. Salah. Oke, ke sini.
Oh no. Not good at all. This is my arc reactor technology, but supersized. This could level cities.
Waduh.
What is AIM thinking? Oh. Hello there, handsome.
Sir, the reactors are becoming increasingly unstable. You must shut it down.
Taking out those amplifiers are the only way to shut it down.
Sip. Oke. Astagfirullah. Sip. Kocak. Oke. Darah. Sip. Oke. Aduh. Banyak dikeroyok cuy. Sip. Ah. Oke, gak kena. Astagfirullahaladzim, kena. Gunakan ini. Oke, salah. Gimana tuh? Salah. Ah! Oke, darah please, darah. Gimana kau darah? Oh, ada lagi. Oke. Oke. Sip. Oke. Aduh.
Good job one of these days would not go unappreciated.
Oke. RT. Pukul. Aduh. Hancurkan. Sip. Oke. Aduh. Aduh, sulit cuk.
You can assume it will be well protected. No welcome banners. Got it. Whatever's behind these doors, AIM's willing to destroy everything to hide it. So the reactors are becoming increasingly unstable. You must shut it down. Taking out those amplifiers is the only way to shut it down.
Astagfirullah. Oke. Kabur.
A good job one of these days would not go unappreciated.
Kocak. Gunakan ini. Mana? Oh, itu dia. Di bawah. Sip. Oke. Oke. Sip. Kocak ya Allah. Salah. Oke. Sip. Udah. Oke. Salah. Oke. Sip. Oke. Oke, good job.
See, was that so hard?
Ah, itu apa tadi? Aduh. Oke, darah. Oke. Sip. Oke. Berdarah dulu. Sip. Aduh. Oke. Aduh. Oke.
Almost done, and we can get out of this place.
Kabur. Oke. Ayo kabur. Oke, ambil darah. Aduh, di mana yang B? Oh, itu dia B. Oke. Sip. Oke.
Congratulations, sir. You've successfully destroyed the arc reactor.
Well, that's not something I ever expected to hear you say. Let's salvage what we can and get out of here.
Are you all right?
Yeah, just, I made it for all the right reasons. That's what I told myself. But look at what happened. The Terrigen reactor, A-Date. Now this. I can't control what other people do with my tech, but I can't pretend it's out of my hands anymore.
I'm proud of you, sir.
Yeah. I'm proud of me too. Speaking of trouble, Bruce, Kamala, any luck with those initiator cores?
Working on it.
Okay, kids. I'm counting on you finding the second heat signature. Hopefully it yields us a bounty of initiator cores. It won't be long till AIM pinpoints the location of the Chimera, and without a base of operations, we won't have much of a chance. So, don't let me down. And good luck.
That's a lot of pressure.
No, yeah, definitely.
Okay. I can't let Mr. Stark down. Jarvis, where should I start?
The second heat signature has a few scattered spots surrounding a rather large center, suggesting a significant concentration of potential initiator cores. It must be stored in a single location. A structure, perhaps.
Oke guys, sepertinya untuk episode game petualangan Marvel Avengers akan berakhir sampai di sini dulu ya. Terima kasih buat kalian semua yang udah nonton video aku dan sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya. Oh ya guys, jangan lupa kasih like, comment, share dan subscribe ya. Dadah.